Hello everyone, this is the Panda Photographer, and I wanted to address some issues with the Crusher wireless headphones from SkullCandy. Now, the other day I uploaded a video and I was very pissed off because I was like, I'm fed up with these headphones. And you know what, I'm going back to Sennheiser, Sony, because those are better brands with better stability and better Bluetooth communication. So first and foremost, I am not sponsored by SkullCandy. I purchased these with my own money, secondhand, still brand new, for $90. Now, for a pair of headphones are $100. These things should not happen. Let me talk about number one, Bluetooth communication. I have two iPhones. This iPhone, a second iPhone, and a Pixel 3. In all three devices, the Bluetooth would not want to communicate whatsoever. It wouldn't respond to commands. When I pause and play a song, it wouldn't unpause or unplay the song, which is freaking weird. And then when I press the volume button, that worked fine, but it would shut off randomly. Just walking down the street, it would just shut off. And sometimes when I'm walking down the street and I listen to Pandora, it would cut in and out all the time. And it's not my iPhone, because it wouldn't happen. If it was my iPhone, then it should have happened with my other iPhone 6S and my Pixel 3, but it didn't happen with those devices. It did happen with those devices. What I'm trying to say was that it should never have happened in the first place. I reached out to SkullCandy. SkullCandy did not respond, but I get tech support respond, and they told me that hard recycled the headphones. So I did that, and nothing happened. So I continued on in my day. Within 45 days, the joints broke off. So engineers, if you're going to design the headphones, please do not use cheap plastic. This is cheap plastic. Not only that, it feels separated. You see this line here? It feels separated, especially on this side. But anyway, you can see where it broke at the joint area within 45 days. Within 6 months, that broke on one side here. That Clazy glued it. Then just a few days ago, this side broke. The reason why that happened is when you put too much force around your head to open it back and forth to put it around your head, based on someone's size of their head, that causes tension on these plastic joints. Bad idea, SkullCandy. You should have really thought about the physics behind this headphones. Because if I keep opening it like this all the time, what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Exactly that is going to happen. It broke. Okay, so I do not like the cable sticking out, because there's been a few times where I put these on my head and my finger was caught in the loop. And when I tried to take my hand out of that loop, sometimes I'll pull my headphones off my head. So that was one of the issues with these headphones. Now, I do have an issue with Bluetooth when gaming. Now, these are not designed for gaming, but let me tell you the difference why I think these are really good for gaming. As you can see, I'm using the cable that came with it. Normally, I would have my H4n Pro plugged up as a USB audio device and have these plugged up into that. But instead, I'm using the JLB hardware, and these speakers on this Y700, everybody knows the speakers and the audio drivers on this is amazing. Now, with Bluetooth playing Apex Legends, I noticed there is some audio buffering going on where the audio seems it's very low. I can't hear anything in the background. I can't hear footsteps. It sounds like it just dampens when on Bluetooth. Now, that doesn't mean it does that on movies, YouTube content, or music. No, just on games. But here's the thing, when I plug the 3.5 jack cable to it, oh my god, big super difference. The audio is so punchy, crispy, clear. I can hear footsteps in the distance. I can hear someone recharging their shields in the background from a distance away. Holy cow, what amazing headphones. Such an amazing headphone. Now, that doesn't mean that when in Bluetooth, it does suffer from movies. Kind of, a little bit, but I noticed with the cable again, what a totally big difference. Holy smolies. Now, with Bluetooth, playing Pandora or Spotify, oh my god, something with apps, it just makes it pop. The bass is strong. I don't even need to use 20% bass. The haptic feedback adjustment bar, I don't think that's really needed. These things are killer when it comes down to bass. Kudos to that. But I'm not happy about the fact that when I do certain things on my computer, the audio just buffers. Like, it sounds like it's on 50% when I have it on 70%. It just sounds really muffled. And Bluetooth, on the other hand, communicating with my devices, as I said, it's just poor. It would shut off. When I have it in my phone in my back pocket, it would just cut in and out. It's right in my back pocket. It would cut in and out. Sometimes it would just cut off completely. And I have to restart the damn headphones up again and sync it to my phone or pair it once again. These are the things that SkullCandy never address, and they continue to sell these headphones on the market, knowing that these headphones have a big flaw. Bluetooth, it doesn't work with iPhone 6s. With my experience, it didn't want to work with both phones or with the Pixel 3. Not only that, I don't like the cables. It's made out of really cheap plastic construction. And if you watch this video carefully, when they broke last week, again, and I had these on a piece of aluminum foil coming from a birthday party, these are easy to be scratched against aluminum foil. You can still see the marks. I try to clean it up as much as possible, but then again, it's nothing you can do. Other than that, I don't think these headphones are worth $129 or $100. I think they're worth about $60. SkullCandy, you really set the bar high for me. This is why I would never buy a pair of SkullCandys once again, because these are my last pair and my first pair. I'm never buying these again. I'm sticking to what I know best. If you watch this channel, you guys know I had a pair of Philips, I had some Beats, I had Sennheisers, I had some Sonys. Trust me, I would never buy one of SkullCandy branded headphones ever again. After this experience, it was terrible. Cable design sucks. The engineering design sucks. The materials they use suck. Cheap plastic. Come on. If I keep doing this over time, once again, what's going to happen? That's going to break, just like we did there. But this is 8 minutes into this video. I just wanted to address these issues with the SkullCandy. And SkullCandy, if you ever watch this video, you guys got to do better than this. Come on. You're going to charge me almost $150 for a pair of headphones that broke within 45 days? Yes, I like the form texture around the headband. I do love this fabric behind the headband. But just get real. The most important part is about the Bluetooth. I can't use the Bluetooth now because I'm afraid it just cuts off, which it does all the time, every single day. It's not one day it missed when it never stopped cutting off. It's every day since I had them for 8 months. Now, I've been dealing with them like a pro until I get new headphones. But then again, when I have the 3.5 headphone jack plugged in, it's perfectly fine. So that's why you see me using the cable from now on. But when I receive phone calls, people said I sound like shit sometimes. Some people said, like, I can't hear you, or call me back, because they can't hear me, because I'm talking into the microphone and it still doesn't want to work. So there's something engineering issues with these headphones. So I don't want to go over it that much. But with that said, everyone, this is the Panda Photographer. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm doing this live. I just wanted to address these issues with these headphones. And SkullCandy, I'm sorry, man, but you just lost a customer, and you lost someone that was kind of interested, loved the bass, love how it gives feedbacks on movies and music and stuff like that when the cable is plugged in. But other than that, these are by far like a 3 out of 5. Literally. Peace.